Intellivision dude here, and this is my Christmas wish list video for 2012. I'll be just showing the 10 items that I would like to own if I had the money. And I thought about making this as a tag video, but I don't really want to make it an official tag video and tag people, so I'll just make it an unofficial tag video. And if you just feel like doing your response, go on ahead. So these are the 10 items that I would like to own. First is a Nintendo 3DS. And why do I want a Nintendo 3DS? Because number 2, so I can play Paper Mario Sticker Star, which I'm not even sure is out yet. It's supposed to be released in November, but not sure which date in November. People who have followed my channel for a while, or people who are close friends to me, know that I am super addicted to the Paper Mario games. I consider Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door two of my favorite games of all time. I put them in my top 5 of all time games I've ever played. Now I don't know if this one will be as good as the other two, but I want it nonetheless, and I will like it and enjoy it probably just as much as the other two, no matter if it is good or not. Just because I'm so addicted. Number 3, a tabletop / handheld from Tomitronic, Tron. And I used to have this when I was younger. There was 2 that I wanted, Scramble and Tron. I finally picked up Scramble, so now Tron is the one that I'm missing now. So when I get that, I'll be very happy. It's kind of pricey on eBay. It goes for usually a minimum of $50 most of the time, which is crazy. Number 4, the box for Diner. There's quite a few Intellivision games that I don't have the box for. I just have the cart only, maybe the cart manual. And this is the game that I want the box for the most, just because, you know, it's a sequel to Burger Time. I like the artwork. I think the box looks cool. There's quite a few boxes I want, but this is the one I want the most. I mean, Dig Dug's another cool looking one. There's a bunch of others that I don't have, but this one definitely is number 1 on my list. Number 5, the Cuddle Cart 3. This is like the multi-cart for the Intellivision. Yeah, you can load all the ROMs onto it, so you can play every Intellivision game, homebrews even, prototypes, whatever you can find the ROM for, and you can play it right on your Intellivision. But the sad thing is, this thing is sold out. It's not being sold anymore. If you find it on eBay, you're going to pay in the hundreds of dollars for it, probably over $200 bucks. Because I think this sold for $175 brand new, which a lot of us fans thought was really pricey for a multi-cart. Really pricey. But what you gonna do? And since I'll probably never own this, next best thing is emulation, but I need a better controller. So I need a controller. This is probably the cheapest thing on my wish list. It's a good controller for my computer. I've never been big into emulation because I always feel you should play it on the system itself, but I'm not 100% against emulation. I mean, I have done it a few times, and a few games I would probably be willing to do to emulate. One of them being the Burger Time hack, an Intellivision Burger Time hack with different levels. But with the controller I have now, no good. I need a better controller. I have an old Microsoft Sidewinder that was made in the early 2000s, maybe even the late 90s, early 2000s, and the thing has the worst D-pad ever. It's ridiculous. But I don't know which controller to buy. Plus I don't have the money right now anyway, but they have cheap and they have expensive. You get an Xbox controller, but that's $33. Gee, that's way too much. Then you got these cheap knockoffs, which I don't know if I want to go the cheap knockoff route. Someone actually recommended a cheap knockoff and said it worked good for him, so I'm not against it, but I'm the kind of person that if I'm going to get something, I'm going to get something right and do it right. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the knockoff. You got the more Xbox controllers, wireless. I probably wouldn't do wireless. There's another Frisbee. I don't know what Frisbee is. Doesn't have good reviews. You got Logitech. This one is a no-name. Another Xbox. Even though it has bad reviews, it's probably a knockoff. Just doesn't say knockoff. Then they got these classic USB ones, but I heard they're not the real thing. They're close to the real thing, but not exact. A lot of knockoffs. I've heard this one is pretty good, the NES one. I would probably be mainly playing maze games with it. I probably wouldn't need all the other numbers and things. Probably not. But getting one with more buttons would probably be better, though, in the long run. I pretty much just need a good D-pad and/or analog stick. What I don't even know is if you can use an analog stick on Intellivision games. I don't know if it'll work. I'm sure the D-pad will work. I don't know about the analog stick. I don't have that information. The Xbox controllers have a lot of buttons. That could work for like the D-pads. I mean I can't talk. The number pad. You could probably use the shoulder buttons plus all the buttons. Still might not be enough, but you're getting close. Probably just program the numbers that you need, and don't worry about the numbers you don't need. Let's move on. This is non-gaming related. The next item. What number was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on to number 7. And that is Star Trek Season 3 on DVD. There's quite a few DVD sets I need out there, but this is the one I want the most. I have Season 1 and I have Season 2. Now I need Season 3. There's plenty of CDs I want, plenty of DVDs I want, but this is the only one I'm going to mention. There's another Star Trek set as well, because this is the remastered set. They improved some of the special effects. They improved the picture. The other set looks cool too, because it was the way it was shown on TV. If you're a purist, you'd probably go for the other set. But since I have Season 1 and Season 2 of this set, the remastered, I guess this is the one I want. Splatterhouse 2 for the Genesis. I have Splatterhouse 3, but now I'd like to have Splatterhouse 2. It's not high on my wish list. This is a lower item. Don't need it as bad. I have Splatterhouse 3, you know, that's probably the better game anyway. So, hold on a second. Let me pause this. Alright, number 9 is the box for Splatterhouse 3. I have the cartridge, but it'd be cool to own the box too. This was an unnecessary add to the wish list. Just the box for Splatterhouse 3. But it's one of the few Genesis games that I would like to have the box for. Maybe other ones would be like Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Hardcore. I should have added the game Zombies Ate My Neighbors to the wish list, but I didn't want to add 11 items. So I unofficially just added it just now, didn't I? Just didn't show the picture. Number 10 would be the Intellivision System Changer. This lets you play Atari 2600 games on your Intellivision. And you can use the Intellivision disc, the controller, and the disc to control Atari 2600 games. Atari 2600 purists out there would balk at that. But I think it'd be cool to play Atari 2600 games with an Intellivision controller. Atari purists are probably turning in their grave just thinking about that. But this is also low on my wish list because that's not really that important. I have Atari 2600, so I don't really need this. It's just something I've always wanted. But, you know, one of these days, it usually goes for about $50 on eBay. Sometimes you can get it lower, sometimes you can't, so. Well, that's been my wish list. Maybe, if wishes come true, maybe some of these items will come my way. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe income tax time, or maybe if some people are listening out there who want to donate to me, ha ha ha. Well, anyway, and if you want to do a wish list video, go on ahead. It's a free country. And that's the end of this video, so thanks for watching.